Ndị be anyị kelenu m unu. Daalụnụ ka ekunu melụ. Ama m na anyị lahụrụ ọfụma. Bụ unu be anyị ka anyị ji na-ewetara unu ihe anyị na-eme n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taata. Anyị si unu n'ụlọ ya ọ ya dịrị nche niile na mma, ọ ya dịrị n'Igbo niile na mma, ana Igbo ya adị ise ise ise. Dịka o si wee gbatakwuru, o nwere ihe anyị fụrụ n'iru akwụkwọ anyị si ka anyị tinyere unu n'ụbọchị nke taata ka unu gee ya bụ ife gbasata maka ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị bụ Eastern Region. Anyị si ka anyị tinyere unu ya bụ ife ka unu gee ya ọfụma ọfụma site na mbido ruo na nkwụsị. Mana ọzọ dị ka ibe ya bụ mfe ige ya bụ ife bụ site na ya bụ Igbo midia ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ ozi dị oke mkpa. So unu ga-esikwa na ya bụ ife unu adọrọpụrụ anyị kọmentị unu. Achọghị m ka anyị ka mmọnwụ n'elu mmọnwụ, onye mere anyị ji wee sikwa unu gee ya bụ ife, unu ga-esi ya unu adọrọpụ kọmentị ihe unu chere gbasata maka ya bụ ife. Alright, dịka o si dị, ngwanụ gee na ya bụ ife.
We are going to use it. They say some people are suffering, but those who understand freedom fighting knows that it is the least you can suffer sitting at home. Today, we are going to use the sit at home. It is one of the biggest assets we have against Nigeria, to show to the world that Biafra rejected Nigeria and they are not loyal to the Nigeria appointed representative within Biafra territory. This is a case that is very strongly in our own side. The evidence are everywhere. All the governors in Biafra land, especially in the hinterland of Biafra, have cried. They have done everything. All the politicians, including the criminal senators, it is recorded on media, on newsprint, on TV, that they fought sit at home and we defeated them. There is no any other powerful evidence that Biafra government can use other than this sit at home. And today, you will know the power of sit at home with what is going to be unfolding going forward. So the sit at home has become the most powerful tool of the Biafra government. We have demonstrated that we control the territory of Biafra. We have demonstrated that the Biafra government in exile have ordered sit at home for the past 2.5 years, and Biafra people obeyed it. They will come with all manner of propaganda that it was forceful. Who will listen to that? Everybody knows that the government that has failed will do everything, try to discredit the government of Biafra. That is a normal thing. But in all this blackmail for the past 2 years, it did not stop sit at home. It did not move Biafrans. It is a case that cannot be argued anywhere. My people of Biafra, I want you to understand that the next phase we are going on will be very brutal. And we'll have a very strong case to present to anybody who care to know. Those who will only be hearing about the ruthlessness of the Biafra liberation going forward will be listening, will be paying attention to listening to our stories. Our stories also is this particular hidden achievement of the Biafra government that the world are yet to listen to. I want you people to understand also that we have the intel how Tinubu went to Germany and tried to bribe the German chancellor to do everything to bring Simon Ekpa and stop Simon Ekpa from fighting for Biafra. The German chancellor told him he should go and approach Simon Ekpa, that he is fighting for his right. So, in other words, this criminal in Aso Rock, the drug baron called Tinubu, has brought the Biafra issue to the table of the German chancellor without payment. He has advertised us there. He went to the chancellor, the German chancellor, and told him that Simon Ekpa is killing military, is killing police, is doing this and doing that. All the forces are running away from Biafra land because of that boy in Finland. He must be stopped. After that, he got the shock of his life. German chancellor told that idiot, that drug baron, to go and negotiate and approach Simon Ekpa. Till today, they have not made any move, because the condition we gave them is very simple. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Release all the Biafrans that you have captured and kidnapped from different parts of Biafra land. Release them. Withdraw all the military, Nigerian military from Biafra land. Withdraw all the security forces from Biafra land, including police. Once that is done, we will give you peace. But if you continue to occupy our land with guns and bullets, we will come for you with guns and bullets. You must leave. The people have spoken. The Biafra government has demonstrated to be in charge of the entire territory. The people of Biafra are loyal to the Biafra government. That is what government in exile, that is what gives the legality to the government in exile. We have met that standard. If you just searched about government in exile, for those of you who are very idiot, who goes, especially the people with Yoruba name, who we used to think that they are educated, they are Fonjas from Yoruba land. You see that most of them are here listening. And I said that their hearts are going to be broken this night. Many of them claim to be educated. They claim to go to school. They refuse to know what is government in exile. A simple Google search will answer you. There is even a question to what does it mean to set up a government in exile? And the answer goes, a government in exile temporarily moved to form in a foreign land by exile who hope to establish that government in their native country after its liberation. Another question on Google will go like, what does it mean when a country is in exile? And a simple answer. Government in exile describes a government of a country that has relocated and urged its legitimacy from outside that country. A simple answer and a simple question by just searching the Google would have helped them. But no, the Afonjas are very, very outraged at the level of momentum the Biafra liberation has garnered. Another simple definition says a political group, government in exile is a political group, claims to be the legitimate government of a sovereign state or a semi-sovereign state, but is unable to exercise power and instead reside in a foreign country. Because of the fragile situation of Nigeria, because Nigeria is a terrorist country, because Nigeria do not allow anybody to exercise its political right, we decided to look for a way to circumvent the brutality of Nigeria. And then we formed the government in exile to restore the government that went to exile from 1970. Another simple question that you can get from Google. What is the German government in exile? Even the Germany that many of these criminals live today, they were in exile. The German government in exile officially, the German Republic, German Dutch Republic, is a government in exile formed after the collapse of the Weimar Republic during the German Civil War, based in London. In London, our own today is based in the United States, in Baltimore. In the United Kingdom, the exile government is dominated by the Social Democratic Party of Germany, the SDP. This is simple search that could have helped those idiots. And there is even a question to what is the longest government in exile? As of 2023, the RADA BNR is the longest or the oldest existing government in exile. RADA of the Belarusian Democratic Republic is the longest government in exile. They are still in exile till 2023. Now, I want you people to understand that when you form a government in exile and have demonstrated that you control the largest part of your territory, or that the people of your country have given you the right and mandate by demonstration, by actions and inaction, you have the right as a government to conduct election. You have the right as a government to form political party. You have the right as a government to conduct election. And now we are conducting election. The election we are conducting is called self-referendum. But the people who claim to be Yorubas are Fonja, because the drug baron, who is not even a Yoruba man, who came from the back door and collected indigenous certificate of Yoruba land. Just like you see the military, those who entering military today using indigenous certificate from Lagos. Tinubu is not from Yoruba land. Tinubu is not a Yoruba man. Tinubu is not even a Nigeria, from Nigeria area in the first place. Nobody knows his family. Tinubu came from Central African Republic, somewhere there. He came to Nigeria and bought his way to join the politics in Yoruba land, because Yoruba, as all of them, many of them are from Jazz. It does not matter. Give them money, you come to you get an indigenous certificate. We can never give anybody our indigenous certificate in Biafra, no matter how we love money. But you see them in Lagos, they say they don't love money. But look at, they are giving people from Fulanese indigenous certificate in Yoruba land, only just because of the hate on Igbo, on the Biafra people. They gave them indigenous people certificate in Lagos to enter military, thinking that it is the Biafra people they are punishing. No, they have a history of Afonja, and they have not recovered from Ilorin, Kwara State. He continued to eat deep into them. Today, only in Yoruba land you have the Center for Eradication of Innovation. I don't know whether they have the center in the north. Northern own is practical. They don't need to have center. Their head is the center. Their mind is the center. Their ideology is the center. If you try it, they will break bottle on your head, destroy your alcohol. Yet, they make living from alcohol. So government in exile have the right to conduct election, and that's what we are doing. The reason why this referendum is going to be electronic voting is because of the fragile state that Nigeria has become. We do not want to endanger the life of Biafra people. We will try to bring mechanism and measures that will make us succeed without endangering the life of Biafra under this caliphate. So we adopted the electronic voting and electronic self-referendum of the Biafra. And I believe that we, the Biafra government in exile, are making this history as the first government in exile to have conducted, or that will conduct, referendum, self-referendum using electronic voting. Our electronic voting is secured and guaranteed by the world best and the largest internet provider or internet engine provider or internet services, however you want to put it. But I'm telling you, it is the world most powered by the world most respected search engine. It's one of them. Everything is practical. We will bring the result to the world. We are not asking you to validate our result. But you know what? After we have announced the result of the self-referendum, we will fight Nigeria to the last day. We will have the power to fight and burn every government offices in Biafra land, because the mandate has been officially given to us by the Biafra people. Even at this point, the mandate has been given to us by the sit-at-home that Biafra people has embarked for the past 2.5 years. Irrespective of all the threat coming from these criminals who call themselves governors, Biafra people continue to sit at home on the order of the Biafra government. It is a referendum on its own. Now we want to make it.
And by Dalun Linen, Igbo media, I see when I would take on Nupozia do Kemba. The guy si Kununkwa, and the guy si Nabambo, I would ike in a new update. Be able to make if any men are unable by and in what over Kanazo. Or Yabunkwa, I put on and I can name is here. I was at the Kibiabo. You watch ya kita in Nina Kobia from Prime Minister. Go against Oku, no dinkegi. Nanchukota Morgan. Kali will it lie in here. Mako Kiyaganese name is. What a bear equaten and Diboyano. What a by Slynol. But a Babylon's net president. A Babylon vice president. Nothing. And the name we ending in Megasquano, Umuna is so gonna above Famba. Mako Kiva, they make it as Adrozi Asimo getting a messy or the Carlo. Aratos the email. Negodin Kobodo City. Came a de one night woke up Mazin and the cannon and Boro. Akomakandibo. Can you Joe Miller? Macosin and Ibo Gadi, Macos Naigadi, Naigadi Kitchen, nature that guago. What do you say, Gigi? Joe Gaudra. Getting Gigi the Mazin and the cannon. Akomacosin Ibo Yadi. Because the give up to if I bow, Ibo media, I know snow by on no bike I know. So be combined and Ibo, you will one again. On no bike I jack over your name ever. Kago kwa ni ene ku before une okuniwa kifo onye ndumelo osini ya na mbombe ndị Igbo na-abịa n'alụ ọ na-ewute ya Simon Ekpapinia aya gbaba ya mgba ka e mere obedient movement akwụwụrụ okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru before ejide ya they will never give you that president that seat akwụdoro na ya na Peter Obi winere mana nyere ya gịnị ka si ya bụ mba Igbo mana na ife maka oke esi na-ekwuzi okwu ọka ife ga na-esi na-emezi ọ bụ na ịkpọrọ onwe gị meeting chukwu onwe gị ọnụ jụọ onwe gị ajụ a ka ebe ịkwụ n'obodo a bụ Naijiria ajụ nchọkwa onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo na-ege m ntị n'elu akwụkwọ a jụọ onwe ya na na-ejicha onwe gị ya bụ ife isa ya ọkwụna ka m n'ọnụ ihe a bụ Igbo Media